Chapter 2 Storm Design with Action. Saturday morning came. All the summer world was bright, full of life. Tom appeared in the front of the house with plants and a big brush. He looked at the friends, and all joy left him. A deep sadness settled upon his heart. The fence was long and high. He raised the brush and moved it along the top board. He did it again and did it again. He looked at what he had done. The pen part was very small. The wall fence was really large. He sat down. He felt that he couldn't continue. Jim, a boy who worked for the family, came through the gate. He was going to get water and he was singing happily. Tom said, "Jim, I will get the water if you will paint." Jim says, "No, I must get the water." "Are you afraid of Aunt Polly? She won't hurt you." "She talked about it, but talk never hurt." "It never hurts except when she weeps. Also, you should not be afraid of her." "Jim, I will give you one of my pet things, and I will show you my foot. I will show you when I hurt it." Jim was only human. He took the painting and he put his hand down for a look at the foot. In another moment he was landing down the stairs. Tom was painting as fast as possible, and Aunt Polly was returning to the house. But Tom began to think of the present plan for this day. His hands moved more slowly. Soon the other boys would come and laugh at him for walking. From his pocket he took everything that he owned. He looked at it. There was nothing of their worth. It was not enough to buy another boy's help. At this dark moment, a wonderful idea came to him. It was like a great, bright light. He took his brush and went quickly to work. Ben Rogers appeared soon. Tom has been especially afraid of Ben's laugh. Ben was eating an apple. Also, as he worked, he was making noises like tools or a big rubber boat. He would shout loudly. Then he would say, "Ding dong dong," like a bell. Then he would shout again and say, "Ding dong dong," again and make other strange noises. He was the boat, he was the captain of the boat and the boat bell. "Turn her," he shouted. "Slow her, stop." He made a slow, careful turn, came close beside Tom and stopped it. Tom continued his painting. He did not look at the boat. Ben said, "Hello, you are in trouble." No answer. Tom moved his brush gently and looked at the result. Ben came nearer. Tom reached for the apple, but he did not turn from his work, but said, "Hello, you must work, must ya?" Tom turned suddenly. "Oh, Ben, is it you? I did not see you." "I am going swimming, I am." "Do you wish you could go to me, or would you rather work?" Tom says, "What do you mean, work?" "That's it, work." Tom returned to his painting. It may be work and it may be not. But it is fine for Tom Sawyer. "Do you mean that you enjoy it?" "Enjoy it? Does a boy have a chance to paint a friend every day?" Here was a new idea. Ben stopped eating his apple. Tom moved his brush, stepping away to look at the result, as a little play here and there, stepping away again. He was more and more interested. Then he said, "Tom, let me paint a little." Tom threw. Then he said, "No, Ben, I probably want his friend to be perfect. If it were the fence behind the house, you could help, but the fence beside the street must be done very carefully. There is not one boy in 1,000 who can do it well. Oh, Tom, let me try, although a little. I will be careful, Tom. I will give you parts of my apple." "No, Ben, I am afraid. I will give you all of it." Tom gave the brush to Ben slowly, but with joy in his heart. And while the boy who a few moments before had been a rival board worker and became hot in the sun, Tom sat under the tree, eating the apple and planning how to get more help. There was enough boys. They came along the street, stopping to lounge but remained to paint. After Ben, Bill Fisher painted. Then Johnny Miller came, each one painted to be allowed to work. In the middle of the afternoon, Tom was really rich. He had many things: a small cat with one eye, a piece of broken blue glass, and much more. And he has not worked, and the wall frame has been painted 3 times. There was no more paint. With more paint, Tom would soon have owned everything belonging to the other boys. And the other boys in the Green Line would have owned nothing. Tom had discovered a great law of human action. A man or a boy will decide something if it is not easy to get.